right, so we've had one final already that would have taken place in the European League. We would have seen Tottenham Hotspur surprise Manchester United and win by 1-0, making all of the Tottenham fans, all 10 of them in Trinidad and Tobago, very happy, and leaving all 200 odd and more Man United fans unhappy, obviously. But football is played on the day, and even though Manchester United may have had many more chances, the ball just didn't go in, unfortunately for them. Nevertheless, there's still a lot to play for in terms of the English Premier League. The battle is on for the Champions League places. There will be 4 matches played, and in these 4 matches that will be played, of those 4 teams, only 3 teams have a chance of progressing from those 4 matches. For instance, we're going to start with Chelsea playing against Nottingham Forest in Nottingham Forest. Chelsea need to at least win. If they draw, they're going to have one of the other results go their way. Nottingham Forest must win. They're in a must-win situation, obviously. Then you have Manchester City away to Fulham. That's another game that Manchester City need to win to ensure that they finish in the top 5. And then, of course, one cannot forget Newcastle in action against Everton. And then Aston Villa traveling to Manchester United, traveling to Old Trafford, hoping that Manchester United is still feeling the effects of, of course, the European League. The big news is obviously in Italy, when Napoli lead by just 1 point from Inter Milan going into the last game. And that's going to be really interesting. Now, what happened? Napoli, they lost their game, but Inter Milan could only draw. So they couldn't close the gap. The gap is just close to 1 point. So that's really going to be interesting to see what happens on the last day in terms of that. All right, we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we are staying in England. We will be in Liverpool, we'll be in Manchester, and we will be in London, both North London and, of course, the other part of London. Not important. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
The first Citizens National Poetry Slam final is coming. 15 of the nation's best spoken word poets will face off in the ultimate lyrical showdown. And with the Grand Slam title and $50,000 cash on the line, who will bring it home? The first Citizens National Poetry Slam, powered by Bogus Litfest, TTT, and sponsored by First Citizens.
Line and Length, the #1 cricket program in the West Indies, is on TTT. Line and Length brings you up-to-date interviews, analysis, and highlights on the game in the region and internationally. Line and Length in association with Massey United Insurance on TTT.
Hey young ones, TTT's terrific Toon Time is just for you. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's adventure-filled too. Join us as we follow the characters you know and love. See what our hero Zack gets up to in Super Z. Dive into the action with Bugs Butt Ignition. Put on your explorer's cap and join Dada and Dada on their next adventure. And of course, we can't forget our cosmic friends on Galaxy Kids. Tune in Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. and 4:10 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. Don't miss it. It's terrific Toon Time only on TTT.
Diamonds are forever, and so are true sports fans. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, the women do it the best. And if there's one man we know you can trust, is the 12th man, Andre Errol. Catch him every Thursday on TTT's #1 sports show. And guess what? It's the fifth season, guys. The fifth season. So tune in. It's pure vibes, energy, attention to detail, and you don't want to miss it. My name is Kai Selva, and I'm your former two-time Olympian, and I'm encouraging you all to tune in every Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. Trust me.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Next up is a Questions of Football brought to you by Coca-Cola. Questions of Football brought to you by Coca-Cola. All right. All right. Well, okay, sorry. We have to introduce the guest I've just been told. I didn't. That's my fault, obviously. I was going to questions immediately. All right. Because I know they want to see the guest so much. So let's go. All right. So first we have the man from Chelsea here with us. Marvin. Marvin, as a Chelsea supporter, what's going wrong this season?
Well, I think we started good, and then I feel plenty of people kind of find us doing too good. And after that, we kind of fall back and thing. But I feel we could finish in third position, though.
What's going wrong this season?
I figure that we still need a striker, and we have one.
We have Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, but we need another striker.
Okay.
Other than Jackson.
Are you confident because you know you have an important game coming up against away to Nottingham Forest, who also need to win? And should you not win that game, there is a possibility you might not be playing Champions League. Is that a concern?
No, I have confidence we will win that game.
You're confident?
Yes.
All right, a confident man.
Very confident.
Let's go to the second happiest man here on the set. That's Anton Lafon. He's a fan of Tottenham Hotspur. When they won yesterday, so here I am. I watched a little bit of the game. I didn't watch the whole game. I don't want to lie to anybody. I was watching some NBA basketball highlights, looking forward to the game last night between the Knicks, obviously, and Indiana Pacers. But I said, let me watch. And I saw when the first goal was scored. I see my phone ring, and I look up and I see Anton Lafon. I say, Anton Lafon, why you call me just after the end of the game? But anyway, he's here because Tottenham has won. Anton, how does it feel to, after 17 years, to get a title?
Elated.
Elated.
For want of a better word. And you see, a lot of football fans don't believe that the game is won when the referee blows the whistle. They believe prior to that. But Tottenham is desirous of winning. I will admit that the game wasn't to the standard that was expected, but football is won by goals. And one goal, the match was won, and I am happy for that. 17 years. 17 years we have won a trophy.
How long have you been a Tottenham fan? And why did you become a Tottenham fan? I should ask, actually.
Well, I was always from Trinidad, from early with the early stages of football, when it elevated to substitutes and everything, and I started on Tottenham. But what made Tottenham concrete is when I went to study in England. I was in North London, and I used to visit the games with Tottenham.
Okay.
Jimmy Graves was a Tottenham footballer.
Right.
And he, every Saturday morning, he used to be on a program with football, and Spurs was his team. Don't mind, he was a bit unfair to the Trinidad and Tobago football team when they played the game and they got the 1-0 lost game to America. He said that if Trinidad had won the game, the underground system would have been in trouble because nobody would have come out to work. And from that time, I stopped listening to him. But I remain a Tottenham fan to today. I am not as abreast with the present team and the players, but a win is a win.
And winning yesterday, I mean, you have a lot of friends who would support other teams. How has it been?
I haven't seen a lot of them since then.
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know if they left the country or what, but I don't know. And I must mention, there is one person that we have to meet and have a beverage, is Andy Alliong.
Okay.
And I remember when Andy Alliong said he was a Spurs fan, I said, for how long? I said, well, I am a Spurs fan as long since the same chap I just called you.
Yes, Jimmy Greaves.
Jimmy Greaves.
Right.
I'm with that team from then.
Yes.
And he said, well, he's a Spurs fan all the way. But when you did the interview with Reds Per, and he reminded you,
yes,
he said,
he did.
Don't forget that Tottenham will win the game.
He did tell me that, and I forgot.
Yeah, but I remember.
I want to tell you, you know me remember. But you know me remember. He did tell me that actually. Wow.
That. And I said to myself, that's a sharp.
Or maybe that's why he called me too as well. I was wondering why he called me. No, it begins to make sense. I'm wondering. Anyway, I want to say something. I was going to say, why all these old men calling me forward? Anyway, no, it makes sense. No, it makes sense, Wayne. No, I'll have to tell him congratulations.
It's the whole team.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right. Let's talk. Anyway, next to him is Natalia Wright, who has confused most of the men here at TTT, including those on camera and those in my ears. But nevertheless, Natalia, Manchester United, what happened? What's your thoughts? What went wrong?
You want just the game or you want everything?
As much as you can, it's okay.
Just the game. I did not watch the entire game.
Okay.
I can't deal with. But that's not even disappointment. I went into it knowing that this, and then you just show me exactly. No, I'm good. Bye. Season-wise, they're just confused as far as I'm seeing. If you want to pick a trophy to work towards, do that. There's no kind of structure. It's just let's win today, let's lose today, let's have Harry Maguire as a savior. How? I just not understanding where we going, how we going, what direction, do we have a direction, and then we losing money still. It's weird.
How we deal with the other Manchester United fans since then? Since yesterday, have you spoken
Once
to
you're not delusional, you can lie with me.
Yeah.
If you're delusional, please, that kind of, we going and win, and no, that's how we end up with Harry Maguire scoring a goal. I don't understand. He doing enough just not to lose his job.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel the entire team
told me that, actually, to be honest. Amarin, do you want him to stay or not, Amarin, the current coach?
We have no other options.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, we really have no other options. I don't even think our coach would want to come and take whatever this is and try to do anything with it right now. We have him. He seems to be very enthusiastic. Let's go. Just give us some kind of direction.
All right. I was just, in my ears, I was told that if you want, there's somebody offering you a Real Madrid jersey. All right? No, sorry, a jacket. A Real Madrid jacket. I didn't say. I was just told. So I passed it. I can only pass on the message, right? I just am the messenger.
Noted.
All right, duly noted. All right, let's come to the other happiest man that is here, Sheldon Serrani, who is a Liverpool supporter. He's on top of the world. Sheldon, tell us about his success. What does it mean, Liverpool success?
It means a whole great deal for Liverpool, and we actually, telling Manchester United people, hello, how are you? We reached 20 now. Wow. What you could do now? I don't think they could do anything in a hurry. And we just, keep on going the glory from since Klopp came, and he just continue elevating the team, and looking forward for more.
What are you expecting next season, given the success this season?
First to begin, we have to see what we get in the market first. There's some the tweaks you have to do with the team, and then we could probably talk. Hopefully, we can repeat it. But Arsenal coming hard still, just despite what they're coming.
All right. I hear you. Quick, because time is running out quickly. So that's quick question. Mm-hmm. Which team, when they lose, you like them to lose? Quick.
You want to put up my hand for him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Of course. There's no other team in Europe.
All right. No problem.
The other one's Barcelona too.
All right.
So.
Natalia.
For me, it's not even Liverpool. It's City because of the delusion of. Sorry, let me not say the delusion. The young supporters that believe that Manchester is blue. I do not like Chelsea fans. That is, I think, across the board, most people don't like the arrogance of them, but like to see lose would have to be City.
Anton?
City.
City as well? City?
City.
Yeah, City. I've listened to the question. I prepared it.
City. All right. Tottenham on top. Chelsea, as we go to the break quickly.
Man U. Of course.
Man U?
Yeah.
Man U.
All right. Take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367. Or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Health and wellness, the core of our existence on planet Earth. Let us hear the voices of our very own citizens, our local and regional medical community, scientists and climatologists. Caribbean Medical TV is geared to developing a consciousness in our people in terms of our health and lifestyle. Knowledge is a very powerful tool, and we must empower ourselves with the information to protect against chronic and other related diseases. From the impact of climate change on our health to NCDs, Season 3 of Caribbean Medical TV tackles the challenges we all face, giving our citizens hope for a better tomorrow. Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
We have the best fans in the world. You can't miss the passion of Trinbagonians at a sporting event. At some point, we all become the 12th man or woman. Season 5 of The 12th Man is back and better than ever on TTT with your one and only Andre Errol Batiste. Tune in every Thursday on TTT for the most informative and action-packed show on local television. This is Asha De Freitas, a professional athletic trainer, and in case you did not know, we are your specialists in healthcare coverage for the active population.
Welcome back. All right, now we've moved on to the questions of football, brought to you by Coca-Cola here on the 12th Man on TTT. All right, so let's go. Question number 1. We're going to start with question number 1. This is the question we were talking about. Which are the 2 teams that will not play in the Champions League? Out of these 5 teams, 2 will not play. Manchester City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, or Nottingham Forest. So of these 5 teams, 2 of them will not play. So I only want the 2 that you feel will not play. I'm going to start with Sheldon. Sheldon, which of those 5 teams, who are the 2 you feel will not make it into the Champions League?
I feel it could be the last 2.
Aston Villa? Aston Villa play against Manchester United. So you're telling Natalia they're going to beat them.
I still believe.
And Chelsea playing against Nottingham Forest.
Sides,
right, okay.
Might tip their games.
All right. So you're going with Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest not making it?
Forest, I lost some steam somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Natalia, which of those teams, the 2 of these teams will not make it? Which 2?
I'm leaning definitely for Forest. I think Forest have a little something went on, and I don't think Wood came back the same way. So from his injury, so I think they definitely having a problem. And Aston Villa a little iffy for me too.
And all they playing them?
They're a little up and down.
And all they playing them?
Yeah, exactly. But they're up and down.
Right.
It's strange.
Strange. All right. So far, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. Anton, which 2 will not make it?
Forest and City.
That you 2 don't want to make it.
They don't at all.
I like how he said that, you know. He ain't create, he ain't hesitate, he don't want them to make it. All right, nothing wrong with that. That's your choice. That's your choice. That's your choice. Marvin?
Well, I lead into the Liverpool and the Man U fans here that it's Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest wouldn't make it.
Wait, we know you can't say Chelsea. Your one kind of easy. You're a Chelsea man, so you had to beat Forest. All right, we hear you, we hear you. Let's see what happens. Question number 2, again brought to you by Coca-Cola. Which player would you describe as having behavior similar to one of the following? Oh my goodness. A pig, a goat, a horse. Let's tell them, come with you first. A lion, an elephant, a mouse, a cat, a puppy, or a tiger. All right, let's go over this long list. Tiger is only, you need to name one player that you feel has behavior similar to any of these animals. Tiger, a puppy, a cat, a mouse, an elephant, a lion, a horse, a goat, or a pig.
I don't have players for all of those.
There's one. Let's name one player for one.
I'll take Lion for Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes?
Bruno back broad.
Back broad. All right, Bruno Fernandes. He's the captain of the team. He scored most of the goals for the team as well, actually. All right. Which player you want that then? It doesn't have to, it could be a player on your team or somebody else, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
well, I will use a player on my team. I will use Son.
Son, yeah.
Yeah, I will use him.
And wait for which one?
A lion.
Lion? All right. Real lion playing here tonight only. Lion playing. All right. Marvin, which one?
A lion, Palmer. Yeah.
Right, well, right to it, Lioness. 3 lions in a row. All right. Palmer. Sheldon.
Yeah, well, I'll go with the family, the animal or family, like the sea, which is the horse. So.
And who plays?
It has to be Salah.
Salah?
Yeah.
Salah is a horse, a thoroughbred, if you had to get Salah. It would be a way called a thoroughbred, a horse racing terms, obviously. All right, question number 3. Oh my goodness. All right, given all the rain wrong, who has rained on your parade? Is it an opposition fan? Is it your boss? Is it a referee? Is it a mechanic? Is it a radio announcer, DJ? Is it social media or a bartender? And of course, I'm going to start with Anton first. Is it a bartender? Is it social media? Is it a radio announcer, DJ? Is it a mechanic, a referee, your boss, or an opposition fan? Who has rained on your parade because you just won? Who is trying to make you sad? Which one of these persons trying to make you sad? Rain, you know you're happy.
A radio announcer.
All right. I leave it because it's coming the answer so straight. He just come straight with the answer. The man is hesitating. Man say radio announcer. Oh well, let's go. Let's Marvin, let's hear you.
Opposition fan.
Opposition fan?
Yeah.
They win, yeah. Any team in particular?
Well, Liverpool.
Liverpool opposition fan? Yeah. You know them? You have some friends?
One or two of them.
They don't want to qualify Champions League, eh? They hate me.
Yeah.
They're dreading going to take this on Sunday. Sheldon, let me hear you.
I go with the referee.
Referee?
Yeah, the referee who, when we play Everton game, down to the end.
All right, the game was extended and then they equalized late on in the game.
Crazy game.
Yeah. All right, the referee. Natalia, as we go to the break.
For me, it's social media. I avoided the rest of the game and then open anything and wow.
Yeah, real thing against Manchester United. Real thing against Manchester United.
Didn't even get a chance to scroll, just okay. All right.
I tell you, they really are unbelievably quick here. All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
The first Citizens National Poetry Slam final is coming. 15 of the nation's best spoken word poets will face off in the ultimate lyrical showdown. And with the Grand Slam title and $50,000 cash on the line, who will bring it home? The first Citizens National Poetry Slam, powered by Bogus Litfest, TTT, and sponsored by First Citizens.
Line and Length, the #1 cricket program in the West Indies, is on TTT. Line and Length brings you up-to-date interviews, analysis, and highlights on the game in the region and internationally. Line and Length in association with Massey United Insurance on TTT.
Every street, every neighborhood, and every community has a story. Welcome to The Corner, where real conversations highlight real changes. We go beyond the headlines and behind the scenes, bringing you face to face with the people shaping our nation, the ones confronting the toughest issues head on, and those rewriting their own stories to uplift others. From struggles to successes, from the problems to the solutions, this is where real issues meet real impact. Join me, Jason John, on The Corner for honest conversation, real change, your community, your voice. Only on TTT.
Football can make you happy, also make you sad, but all football fans find a common ground in support of the club teams. In Trinidad and Tobago, the fans jump up with the 12th man on TTT television with Andre Baptiste and feel their spirits lift and their hearts filled with joy. Be part of the new season 5, 12th man journey on TTT. This is Bruce Grover, wishing all Trini fans the very, very best. You'll never walk alone.
All right, welcome back, welcome back. Next up is the Fantasy Premier League here on the 12th man on TTT. Let's have a look at the table. First, let's look at the table. Let's see who is leading. Let's see if the guy who was here. Yes, he's leading. The man Charles is leading. He continues to lead in Trinidad and Tobago. So he was on this show, of course. He is a Barcelona supporter, if I'm not mistaken. He's a Barcelona supporter. Dylan is in second. And there you see the top 10 in Trinidad and Tobago. All right. A lot of points. Let's look at the next 10. It's a massive list, obviously. And when you go through it again, looking at all the names, Nathaniel Singh, Sean Mohan, Chiquise Robertson, who was on the show as well. He was I don't want to guess, but I think he was a Manchester United supporter. I could be wrong, but I'm almost sure he was. Top 20. All right, let's go and let's have a look at the team of the week. There's the team of the week. All the 11 players who would have done well for the various teams. In terms of the points, the Arsenal goalkeeper Riyad kept a clean sheet. He's in line to win the awards, obviously, for the best goalkeeper. So we'll see the Golden Gloves. So let's see if he does get it, in fact. All right, let's go on to in and out. Who is in? A lot of people went for Bowen from West Ham, Wally Watkins, who's found his scoring form, Saka, and Valentin for Bournemouth, and Raya for Arsenal. All right, let's see who's out. Out went Isak, he's injured. Mamouche, who scored an outstanding goal for his team. Robinson, Wood, and Bruno Fernandes. People have got rid of Bruno Fernandes. Wow. I'll tell you something. All right. So, we start Marvin. Marvin, do you play at all? Have you ever played the Fantasy Premier League? Never ever? Never. Oh, wow. Why? Any reason why or this?
Never really get time to really come around playing it or stuff like that. So.
Anton, well, I know you never played it. You told me that. Natalia, I must ask you, do you know your score? Because I know your place, so I know that.
I don't know my score. I can tell you a couple weeks ago, I think it was game week 34. Either 34 or 33. I used my free hits and fell asleep. So I stopped playing after that.
Okay, so you don't know how much, but you must, when last you checked your score, how much you had?
The last time I was here.
Wow.
I stopped checking.
Stop checking. All right. Sheldon?
No.
What? You don't play at all?
No.
Never played?
No, never played.
All right. There it is. All right, let's go. Next segment.
You think you coulda get in on my feelings? You coulda get me fi settle down. Me give ya hit and run. Me give ya hit.
All right, this is hit and run. Now, this section is nothing to do with romance. So Real Madrid, relax a little bit. Real Madrid really in my ear here. All right, this is really only about if you have somebody, a player on a team, player or official or somebody in the team you want to get rid of. All right. So let me start with you, Marvin.
On Chelsea team?
It could be any team. It could be your team or next team with somebody who you dislike and you feel they just don't want them around.
I don't like Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson?
Yeah.
You say that with hate, boy.
When you're underperforming.
Right, so you want to get rid of him?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anton, anybody you want to get rid of? It don't be your team. It could be a next team. Anybody you want to get rid of?
I got rid of the person already from Spurs.
Who's that?
Kane.
Harry Kane?
Yeah.
You easy, boy.
Wow.
Get rid of Harry Kane, boy, man. Get rid of. Well, you win since. To be fair to you win since.
Yeah.
Natalia, anybody you want to get rid of?
I don't think I need to kick my team any harder than they getting kicked already.
So any other team you want to get rid of? Any other player for another team? Or any other team? Real Madrid. Because they ain't win. That's like, the man want to get you a jacket, right? This man want to get you a Real Madrid jacket, but he ain't win nothing either.
Oh, Lord.
You understand? So you're just going from bad to worse.
I don't really want to get rid of anybody right now. I wanted to get rid of Rashford. That happened, and
Okay.
I'm grateful. It's just maybe an underperforming person that I think could perform better would be from Chelsea, actually, Palmer.
Oh, cool.
I think Palmer has a lot of potential, and I don't know why it's wobbling already.
All right.
It's scary.
So Palmer. Sheldon?
This one hard to say, but everybody, all Liverpool fans is definitely right now Darwin Núñez. If we talk about that. I don't know what went on for the past 2 years. Just deteriorate. Something going wrong.
They want him out.
We don't have a choice.
All right.
We don't have a choice.
We'll take a short break. This is the 12th man here on TDT. We'll be back.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
Stories that connect, voices that inspire. The all-female newscast on TTT. TTT News, first at 6 p.m.
Football is back, and with it, sporting fans, so is the 12th man. It's new, it's different, it's interactive, and most of all, it's fun. This is Mikey Holding, giving a big shout out to the one and only Andre Errol Baptiste, the original 12th man, back again for a record-breaking 5th season on TTT. Join and share in the smiles and more on the 12th man.
Business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
This segment is brought to you by Unipet.
We, sir. Welcome back. All right, next up is the very popular Wayside segment brought to you by Unipet. Remember, Unipet, you can go there and get all the gas and say Wayside. Who knows? Things could go your way, no matter which team you support. All right, even if you support Barcelona, the broke team, as they call it, right? It doesn't matter. You can carry a trophy there. You won't get much weight, but who knows? All right, let's go. Let's see who are some of the persons who would have had outstanding moments for the week just gone. All right? The man who Real Madrid hate a lot, Declan Rice, there he is. The Real Madrid hate him. I don't know if he doesn't want no Real Madrid jacket. That's for sure. All right? Mark Cucurella, who scored the goal for Chelsea, the goal that keeps them alive, obviously. SA for Crystal Palace, and they won the FA Cup. Remember, they won the FA Cup. They defeated Manchester City by 1-0. Kylian Mbappe, who scored a double for Real Madrid. Buchanan, who scored for Villarreal to upset Barcelona. All right, but anyway, it happens. They say they weren't that interested. Kamara would have scored for Aston Villa, and Morgan Gibbs-White would have scored for Nottingham Forest. Those are the persons who would have had wayside moments. All right, so because we have reached this part of the season, so some of you all I'm going to give what you expect next season, because you can't win no more titles. All the titles gone, except Champions League, and nobody here to the Champions League, obviously, right? So I'm going to start with you first, obviously, because you're really important. So let's say, come Sunday, at the end of the game on Sunday, Chelsea make it into the Champions League. Of course, you beat Nottingham Forest and the other results go your way as well. Tell us first how we would say Wayside, who you're calling in particular. Let's say your joy comes Sunday, the game starts at 11 o'clock, so let's say by 12:45 it should be finished, right? Given extra time. Let's say your version of Wayside, if anybody you would call after that success.
Well, I like Cucurella as a good player. And he's stepping up, he will stepping up first. He getting in real attacking position that Jackson's not getting. Yeah.
All right.
So I'll say Wayside to him.
Right. But who's going to score the goal for you on Saturday? Sunday.
I'm looking for Cucurella.
You want him again?
Yeah.
Anybody you're going to call, if you qualify for the Champions League, anybody you call in?
Other player?
No. Any fan, you pick up the phone and say, hey, call in a friend or an enemy and tell him, hey, look, I qualify. Anybody? Have anybody you want to call? Or you want to call nobody?
No, I don't want to call nobody.
All right, you're a good guy. You're a good Chelsea fan.
I don't want to call
Unlike
nobody.
many of the Chelsea fans we know.
They will see it.
They go see it. All right. Well, you done win.
Yes, so just
you done win. You done win.
So just
you done straight away. You done win. You done win. Yeah, all right. You can't imagine nothing. There's a guy who was on the show, Siobhan Ratcher, who I called yesterday. Remember, he's from Tottenham. He was a very happy man, of course, Siobhan, so congratulations to him. So let me give you another scenario. You're going into the Champions League now. What do you, let's say come next season, that Tottenham surprise people and make it in the top 4. How will you feel? Can that happen?
It's feasible. It's really feasible. But I'm taking everything in its steps. I'm not rushing so far. But let us see how we performing, how we going, and then I'll be more concrete.
You want the coach to stay away when you go?
I want him to stay. I want him to stay.
You think he'll keep him still after despite everything?
I feel he'll keep him still. I think this lanyard here will help him.
All right. Natalia?
Let me hear my scenario.
your scenario, besides not wanting a Real Madrid jersey, right? You can say Wesa for that if you want. You can say Wesa if you want. If you're free to do that as well. But nevertheless, besides that, that's the obvious, right? Next season, Manchester United surprise everyone and make it in the top 4. Yeah, I mean, I want to be realistic. I don't want to say you want to win the top 4. I want to say you make it in the top 4 and you win a trophy, because there's a lot of trophies at stake, obviously. FA Cup or League Cup, as the case may be. Let's say that happens. Let's say your version of Wesa. Will you start back watching matches? Will you get more optimistic, Natalia? And I want to hear you say Wesa if that happens. And then they tell me who you're going to call.
Well, that was my hope for this season.
Right.
Clearly. Who would I call? If it happens next season,
yes,
Courtney. That's my Manchester United.
Courtney Andrews.
Yes,
he was on
here.
the show.
Yes,
right.
That's. We will have that proper rapport. We're not delusional. We okay. We are right. Let's see how this goes. Right. The way it's not going to be that loud. Because I'm already fighting up with these people over here. You see everybody and hating on my team. No.
Everybody always.
I know. I just the way it's be calm. Way. Sir, it will be calm.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. Sheldon, you just like you in the same season, Anton. You already win the title, right? I can't do that.
Yeah.
So let's go. Next season, you go on and you win that title, and unlike what happened to you this time around, you don't lose the League Cup. Okay, remember you lose the League Cup. You remember you lose the League Cup, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you remember that. All right, to keep it on to a level of calmness. All right. So this next season, you go on and win 2 titles. Tell us how you would say Wesa and who you would call.
Well, 2 titles, boy. I go be Wesa.
Who you calling?
I must call my Man U partners and them.
Wait, so you have Man U friends?
What do you mean, I'm Man U partners?
They still your friends?
Yeah.
Where you tell them?
I tell them, oh, they can't come around me.
Wait, tell them yesterday.
Yesterday? I laugh. I just call the phone and laugh.
Hey,
I ain't said nothing. I just laugh.
You didn't say nothing?
No, I just laugh.
And what they do?
What they gonna do?
All the arrogance that only see Manchester United supporters have. I never call nobody from Liverpool and laugh at them. I've been optimistic.
All the good give me pressure, no? And I had to take it.
Not in the sense of I just go and pick up a phone and call you.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that.
I have some Man U teammates in my cricket team. They can't wait if I lost it.
Oh Lord.
They can't wait.
The Man U fans different.
What?
Chelsea fans.
Don't forget.
Nah, Man U.
They don't forget.
Game it. You see what going on there?
Yeah. And I have one Manchester City too. Is good pressure, man. So I had a pressure he back.
All right, next up is the doghouse. Let's go, the doghouse. Let's go. So, let's start with you. Sheldon, anybody want to put in the doghouse? It could be a coach, referee, player, fan?
VAR. They put VAR one time.
Yeah.
VAR in a mess.
But nothing they could do, it could be, unless they get new officials, they can't really change it.
Yeah, but they had to do something. They had to revise this whole system they have.
All right. Natalia, who you want to put in the doghouse?
Who?
More than one?
Normally it would be Maguire, but I can't.
Yeah. Can't do the man. But the man carry all the last finals.
He's literally just has this cape on every time. He's just doing enough to keep his job.
Yeah.
What are you goalkeeper?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that for sure.
Oh yes.
Oh Nana.
Oh Nana.
Mm-hmm. Oh nah.
Oh Nana. Oh Nana. All right. Oh Nana.
Thank you very much.
You might keep him good.
Thank you ever so much.
Hey, shall I have you wicked right you know? Shall I have you real wicked you know? All right.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
I'm not with the doghouse.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
He keep it good.
Yeah.
To miss that one. Yeah. He must to miss the one, right?
Let me wicked on you. 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 All right, Mr. Anton. Who you want to put in the doghouse?
Well, I agree with what he was saying just now. not his second point about the chap who...
Oh, the VAR?
Yeah,
VAR.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, VAR. Let's say you, Marvin, who you want to put in the doghouse?
We could put 2 person in the doghouse.
Of course, it could be a dog pen then.
Yeah, dog pen. I could put 2, right?
Yeah, it can't be more than one. So dog pen, how to go into it? Right.
I'll put Jackson. I'll put
Nicolas
Sanchez,
Jackson.
the keeper.
All right,
Oh, yeah. He and one another.
Robert Sanchez,
I see them drinking together.
Way too much.
Make too much errors.
Hopefully,
he had make one or two good saves, but he had make too much errors.
For the level of goalkeepers, Chelsea has Peter check and then kind of thing. To go back to that sort of thing, that's a big difference, massive difference to the Chelsea. All right, let's see who they put in the doghouse. Let's see who they have. Mamouche. Remember, he missed the penalty against Crystal Palace. Oh, they got a penalty and he threw away the penalty against. So they throw the man in the doghouse. All right, we take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367, or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
The first Citizens National Poetry Slam final is coming. 15 of the nation's best spoken word poets will face off in the ultimate lyrical showdown. And with the Grand Slam title and $50,000 cash on the line, who will bring it home? The first Citizens National Poetry Slam, powered by Bogus Litfest, TTT, and sponsored by First Citizens.
Hey football fans, this is Shaka Hislop. Football fever returns to Trinidad and Tobago, and for many, this is the best time of their life. In Trinidad and Tobago, nothing beats a good old talk. The banter, the heckling, the teasing. And in season 5 of the 12th Man, Andre Batiste is committed to delivering your voice and your team. 12th Man is on and better than ever. And only say a prayer for Andre, please. Let's pray together that this is Arsenal's year. Lord knows we've been laughing at him long enough.
Your business is a powerhouse, and at Unipet, we recognize the importance of efficiency in every operation. From logistics to marine operations, our commercial fuel solutions are expertly tailored to ensure your operations run smoothly and efficiently. With Unipet, it's more than just fuel. It's about providing seamless delivery, unmatched reliability, and the dedicated support necessary to propel your business forward. Join the myriad of industries across the nation that trust Unipet for superior efficiency, sustainability, and performance. Contact us today at 338-4UNI, sales at unipet.co.tt, or visit our website at unipet.co.tt to explore our solutions. Unipet Commercial Fuel, powering your potential.
Welcome back. We're going to roll back the years. For some people, rolling back the years could be rolling back a day. All right? All right? But a lot of us here is rolling back the years. But for one man in particular, it's rolling back one day, 15 years ago. Right? So like yesterday. But anyway, let's go. We're going to roll back the years. I want to start with the Marvin. In the last 15 years, tell us which moment has stood out for you as a supporter of your team in the last 15 years.
The moment, what stood out to me is the equalizer, Jobber score in the Champions League, and in the penalty shootout, they win the game for Chelsea.
That's against Bayern Munich?
Bayern Munich.
Okay. All right, no, that's trying to remember what year that was.
That was
2011, 2013, something like that, 2012.
Yeah.
All right.
I must.
I don't have fun. You only yesterday. You can't do that. You yesterday. You only easy.
I should be the exception.
You yesterday. You are the newest celebration.
So
you are the newest. Take the prize. You are the newest celebration.
Just tell me congratulations.
Congratulations. You are the newest celebration. You are the yesterday.
And move on.
Alright, that's the easiest. That's the easiest I ever had in a terms of 15 years. Really easy. Really easy. Alright, Anton. No arguments. Take the prize. Take the prize. Natalia, 15 years. Best moment 15 years ago.
I can't call a best moment, but as you said, 15 years, again, that one goal that always sticks out to me is Rooney from the halfway line. That pops in immediately. I don't want to go through all the old trophies and things until you talk about. I like to talk about my history, so that wasn't...
Talk your history,
man. Well, if you're going back 15 years, you don't really want to talk your history.
I know.
All right, no problem. So I'll go with my goal instead of history. So I'll leave Liverpool for his history.
I'll find one.
Sheldon, 15 years.
It would have been probably 2006. Yeah, 2006, 2007 when Liverpool win the FA.
19 years, eh?
I'm now saying that.
After 15 years, oh God.
Oh God.
You're going too far. You see why Liverpool men can't listen, boy? Why they can't listen, boy? What is wrong with Liverpool men
listening? Who talk about the time, the Baron time? Nobody want to talk about Baron time.
No,
we didn't win anything that time.
But debate?
No, that time, no.
But you just win a trophy. Yes.
Well, that just went. That recently.
But
I want to make it look like.
Yeah, before it didn't have nothing, you know.
No, we didn't have nothing.
But don't do yourself.
Well, if you want to say, I'll just call him two. The Champions League and the league. If you want to put it that way.
All right, the Champions League. You beat Tottenham in Champions League.
Yeah. I beat Tottenham in Champions League.
It was Champions League.
Eh? Was it worse?
It could be worse.
You find it was so bad? It was worse than the game yesterday. It was worse than the game yesterday. Was it worse than the game yesterday?
They was going close.
If I said I don't want to but if you come back with the league after 30 years.
Yes. Good point.
Yeah,
that is true. Three years ago, something like that.
And that was the COVID.
COVID, yeah. You won the COVID Premier League.
COVID Premier League.
All right, COVID Premier League. All right, let's have a look at the upcoming matches because we want to talk about some of the matches coming up in particular. All right. And the man said, thank God for COVID. All right. Is that the Real Madrid man that said that? All right, wasn't sure. All right, let me start first. So we have some games that Liverpool playing Crystal Palace, which will be the same game, which will be the Shield coming up next season because FA Cup and the league, right?
Yeah.
So I won't talk about that game so much, but let's start talking about some of the other games. All right, so we got in terms of Fulham against Manchester City. How do you see that going?
Fulham, Manchester?
Yeah.
I feel that game might finish in a tie.
A draw?
Yeah.
Draw? Fulham, Manchester City.
Fulham.
We know you totally against Manchester City.
No, you're realistic.
You're all right, you're realistic. All right. Natalia, how do you see that one?
Where the game play?
Fulham, in Fulham.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the deciding factor for me.
Yeah.
Fulham, yeah.
Fulham?
Yeah.
That could mean City don't play in Champions League, eh? And if they lose that game, they may not play in Champions League.
It will be a rough game, but I feel Fulham might come out.
Fulham bad home. So I expect Fulham probably to edge it. And the way how City lost the FA Cup game there, that might break the back a little bit.
You feel that could be the decider?
Yeah, but Fulham bad home, they're bad.
All right, let's go back to the Leicester game. I think we have another game there. Newcastle Everton. What are your thoughts? Newcastle Everton.
Not Newcastle.
Newcastle?
Yeah.
They're at home.
Yeah.
Newcastle for sure.
Newcastle.
Everton.
No, we don't argue, you know.
You're vexing me.
No, I'm not vexed with you. And they're surprised. I'm not vexed. And they're surprised. That's all.
I really want Everton win, but I feel Newcastle will edge them out.
Yeah,
but I really want Everton for Chelsea.
For Chelsea, for your sake. All right. Let's start with the next game. So let's start with Manchester United against Aston Villa.
Manchester, Aston Villa. I feel Villa go beat them. Yeah, I feel Villa go beat them. A 1-2 or 2-1 or something.
2-1, all right.
Aston Villa, please.
Aston Villa?
Yes,
without any hesitation. Young lady, Natalia.
I have to back my side for this one.
Of course.
Last game of the season, home, yeah. They will at least push, I hope.
All right, Ben. Sheldon?
I feel Villa have a little edge of what took place there yesterday. Villa might have a little edge on them.
You feel Villa? Mentally, they might be weak.
Mentally.
All right, the last most important game, and I leave that one for last because this is the most critical one. We have two of the teams that are vying. They meet. The two teams are Nottingham Forest hosting Chelsea. Whichever one wins that game will qualify. It's basically like that. If it ends in a draw, Chelsea have a better chance. If it ends in a draw, Nottingham Forest definitely out because they only have 65 points. So they need to get at least 68 points. All right. So how do you see that game going? Nottingham Forest hosting Chelsea.
That game will draw.
What is the score?
1-1.
1-1. Italia?
Nottingham Forest. I don't want to say Chelsea because I just don't want to say Chelsea. But Nottingham Forest, they might give me a little push, man. They might give me a little... I'll push for a draw, I feel.
A draw?
I'll push for a draw.
All right, a draw. Anton, Nottingham Forest at home to Chelsea.
You see, the home advantage is a ticklish thing, but I stay with Chelsea as a London person.
London. He's staying in London. All right, man, staying in London. He's in London. That's where he studied, so he's staying in London. All right. Should I bother to ask you?
Ask me.
All right. I was saying don't bother because I don't see if it makes sense, but I will still ask you nevertheless. Nottingham Forest hosting Chelsea. Give me the score too.
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0?
Yeah. I feel we have a better, this season I find we playing a better brand of football, home now. Away from home.
Okay, away from
home,
home, right.
Home, I feel we like under little pressure, home, maybe with the fans and stuff like that, but away I feel we kind of play a little more freer now.
Who's going to score the goals for your team?
Well...
Nicholas Jackson?
Well, I hope so. I think
if he scored a goal, I hope you're going up on
I think he's banned for game.
I don't follow it. But still banned? I know that was 2 games ago. He got 3 match ban or?
I don't
know. All right, so who's going to score the goals?
It's hard to say. Anybody can score.
All right.
Anybody can score fast.
All right. Quickly as we go, who's going to win the Champions League? Is it going to be Inter Milan or is it going to be Paris Saint-Germain?
That's a very interesting Champions League final. I like Milan.
Inter Milan?
Yes.
All right, you're going with the Italians?
Yes, Italians.
All right.
Paris?
Yeah. Ay, man, going to France. You went to England, you went to France. You're telling us? Anton Lafont. All right, okay. There's a French name, Anton Lafont. All right, sir, we hear you. Natalia?
I'm with Inter as well.
Inter Milan?
Yeah.
All right, Inter Milan. Sheldon to end. Who is going to win the finals? Is it going to be Inter Milan or Paris Saint-Germain?
International.
Inter?
Yeah, that must side after Liverpool. I'm my next side.
Oh, your next side. How much side I want to go watching you now? Yeah, man, them kind of let
big,
Liverpool do more than one side.
When we used to bring the Serie A long time, that was my side.
Yeah. All right, much thanks to everybody. We have a lot of exciting football to look forward to. Well, Sunday, and then of course next season. This has been the 12th man here on TTT. Good night.
Twelfth Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.